pathetic worm. You dare to argue with your master?
It was not you whom I swore to serve within these walls. My lips are sealed.
Confess! What was the old man's last command? What are you planning?
Give up, Keeper. You have lost this battle. Again.
We're getting nowhere with these ones, sir. Permission to execute them.
The impure cannot escape their fate. You dare cross the fearful? Follow my lead.
On it! Ah! Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands, I act.
Even torture to fight like this! Stay vigilant. Break their morale! I've suffered worse. Weapon at the ready.
I'm enraged!
Rejoice in service. I will not be deterred.
Strike the thread. Faith without deeds is worthless. I refuse.
High momentum.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. I took care of this one. Indeed. No matter the cost! It will be done. I will do my duty. My faith strengthens me. Heretics!
Was that you? Or what is this foreboding? Will do. I'm not so sure. But of course. On it.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! Doubt is for the... I'll do it. You can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Follow my lead. Follow my lead.
Faith shields me!
And so shall it be done. I cannot comply. The Emperor commands.
Not this Scryer's job. That is not my destiny.
And so it shall be done.
High momentum.
Was
As the Emperor commands, I act. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury! I'll do it.
Stay vigilant.
Reduced to dust.
I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens. Actions will speak louder than words.
Indeed. It will be done. I will do my duty.
cover me!
Break their morale. Weapon at the ready. I will not. Your corrupt way has failed you.
The whispers told me how.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge. This ocular implant was a worthwhile...
Know your duty.
I better myself through my service. Never doubt me.
The premonition runs true.
The Divine watches over us. I will cast you into eternal darkness for the Emperor! My faith strengthens me.
Will do. But of course. On it. Farewell. Was that you? Or...
And so shall it be done. The Emperor commands. And so, let this be the warning to all who oppose us. Rejoice in service.
Guided by faith. Faith without deed. Struggle is a prayer. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Weather the storm!
Follow my lead.
I'll do it. Here's my Emperor! That is not the Emperor's will.
Victory is imminent. It will be done.
Follow my lead. Stay vigilant. Break their morale. Weapon at the ready. My faith strengthens me.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Anything else? But of course.
My enemies shall be crushed like dust beneath my feet. And so shall it be done.
I'd rather not. Indeed.
I won't suffer this.
Pain cleanses the body.
Follow my lead.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! As the Emperor commands, I act.
A tactically sound approach. At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
Follow my lead. Stay vigilant.
There is movement in the Empyrean. On it!
This is beyond me. I can't allow myself to do this. Rejoice in service. Actions will speak louder than words. I won't suffer this.
Onward!
Break their morale.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! Faith without deeds is worthless.
My place is at the fore. It will be done.
High momentum.
Will rule the stars themselves. I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Victory is imminent. An exemplary strike. I will do my duty. At your beck and call, what fewer target? Follow my lead. It will be done.
Let my enemies tremble at the sound of my steps.
I must not falter.
My ears are ringing.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury! I will not! As the Emperor commands, I act. This is unacceptable.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
I cannot comply.
Doubt is for the weak. Guided by faith! As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
My place is at the fore. At your beck and call. Just a minor setback.
The Emperor, another step towards our ultimate victory. With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars. We are bound by the blood of martyrs. We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours. I rise above hardships.
Over there!
Know your duty.
The Emperor favors me today.
The crew continues to mourn Lady Theodora. I fear it may affect the performance of their duties in service of the Lord Captain.
In his service will they find strength and fortitude. Only thus will they turn their hearts away from the frailties that lead to heresies.
Attention to detail is the key to success. An expected result.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
That wasn't so difficult.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Duty prevails.
The Divine watches over us.
The whispers told me how.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs. Let the faith guide my path to glory. Stars. We are bound by the blood of martyrs. Know your duty. The Emperor gave me a vision. Let the faith guide my path to glory.
The premonition runs true.
The Divine watches over us!
Unexpected result.
Wake up, my mistress, my sacred child. It is all over now. It is over.
What? What happened? You. I remember you. Have you come to save us?
Child, please, listen to me very carefully. One last time. You will now embark on a voyage with this lord to rejoin the house and its regent in the Corollas Expanse. I will not be able to accompany you on this journey.
No! Not you too! Don't leave me alone in this violet-brown haze! You're coming with me! Your mistress is giving you an order. Do you hear me?
Mistress, I fear this will be your only order that I dare to disobey. I am the keeper of Urak 5, and alas, I have less than a day left in me. Allow me to serve you one last time and honor my final duty to House Orselio. I will remain on the station and destroy the secrets it holds.
Oh, Theobald. But this is my home.
Please, child, do not be stubborn. Remember your duty to the house, and let those thoughts bring you strength.
What are you going to do to me?
Do not fear what is to come, child. You are ready to guide any vessel. I know this because I taught you myself. And it is difficult to imagine more worthy company than a rogue trader. But remember, your safety is of paramount importance. Get to the Great Regent and fulfill your destiny.
I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Urak 5 is still full of people loyal to House Orselio. Accompanying a rogue trader on their travels is an honor for any navigator. Let us go. I can no longer bear the sight of the deathly pale shadows that drape the bodies of the fallen.
Let us walk this path to the end. We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
color the uncolored.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs. Let the faith guide my path to glory. This is out of the ordinary. The Emperor gave me a vision.
Did I mention that my whispers tell me jokes? Jokes that once said aloud make your eyes bleed and blood curdle. Talk about black comedy.
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance. Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves, and I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing. Urak 5 had a vast archive of its own, of course, although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works. There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis Nobilite. But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior in your question just now insulting. No, it is not that at all, Lord Captain. It is just that Uwe is quite capable of carrying out his duties by himself. He is well accustomed to my whims and preferences. One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you. Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying. You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I. I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself. Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station, of Theobald and Felek. I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Urak 5. So why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here? At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but my delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing. Indeed. I did not know. That is to say, I could not have known, as it is the first time we are speaking in a circumstance so private. My word, when I found this place, it was so full of officers. Why did they all leave? Then, I must take my leave as well. I am due to inspect the Sanctum Navis after the communion ritual and prepare the chamber for the upcoming warp jump. Thank you for your company.
Greetings. I made a mistake. As you wish.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations. I am a part of House Orselio, an ancient dynasty of the Navis Nobilite. Since time immemorial, our family has served to advance knowledge, pushing at the boundaries of the dark unknown. The Starway Atlas contains 2,843 routes that chart the sectors of the Segmentum Obscurus and reach all the way from the Coronis Expanse to Holy Terra. You wish to know about me? I suppose I can help you with that. What would you like to know? Hardly. According to the chronicles of the house, I was born on one of the Orselio worlds. Oh, what was it? Please forgive me, Lord Captain. My childhood memories are too vague. Sometimes I dream about the colorful birds that built their nests in the garden, or the servants dressed in purple livery, or the blue fog that rolled over the lowlands behind the palace. But everything is covered in a rosy haze. Perhaps it is my imagination, not my memory, that is painting these pictures. The Navigator's open eye is baneful to whoever the warp's ruinous shine falls upon, and therefore it is the symbol of our power. We are the guiding stars of humanity, found worthy of an uncommon gift, and one of the duties that we bear is to guard our eye, even from wayward glances that may bear evil. Besides, I am aware that lesser servants of the Imperium may find our appearance repulsive. The Navigator gene twists the features the rabble are used to seeing, and the magnificence of our role cannot be grasped by their feeble minds. Perhaps my appearance does not terrify you right now, but this will not always be so. The Navigator gene is unstable. My body is going to change over time. And only the God Emperor knows exactly how. My stay on the station was wholly dedicated to preparing me for my future duty. Astromancy, astrography, numerology, the histories of my house and the Imperium, as well as other disciplines. For many years, dozens of instructors tirelessly prepared me for my destiny. and once a year, Great Regent Alronto would come to the station. He would entrust his beautiful vessel to my command, so that I could master the practical aspects of our art as well. The Regent gave me a bird from a sunlit planet once. I tried to befriend it and make it sing, but for some reason, it refused and died soon after. The instructors were too respectful of my duty to my house to waste precious time on idle chatter. Aside from them, there were only servants on the station, and you know they have their vocal cords removed, so they cannot break their vow of silence. And since the subject has been breached, Lord Captain, why do you not follow this honored tradition? Your decks are so garish. Apologies, I meant noisy. The rabble don't just chatter. Sometimes they shout and even sing. Why do you allow such a lack of restraint? Rogue traders are highborn, are they not? Please forgive me, Lord Captain. I was sure it was a sacred tradition made sacrosanct by the ancient vows of obedience. I expect more surprises will be waiting for me outside the walls of Urak 5. It may be difficult to describe. You see, every navigator perceives the warp differently. My mentor, Great Regent Alronto, always described his travels through the Immaterium as a journey through a vast wood with countless paths. And I, assisting him in the first voyages, futilely tried to follow his example. But the wood would not reveal itself to me. But everything changed when I found my own key to this mystery. You see, I've always brightened up my rare moments of leisure time by painting. You may recall there was a workshop in my chambers. As soon as I imagined the warp as a blank canvas, an indescribable feeling came over me. I moved the brush, going deeper and deeper into my own painting. Visions were hidden within the vibrant colors of my palette, and something inside me knew which should be brought out and which should be left behind. I woke up several days later, after the voyage was safely complete. The Emperor graced me with a gift. I can see inner life in addition to the mundane. You cannot know that a fruit has rotten from the inside until a blade slices it in two. I can see the rot from far away. It roils like swamp mud, oozing through the bright peel. Anger and boredom, sadness and joy. Everything that people shut away inside themselves is revealed to me like colors on the canvas of my world. You will hear no objection from me, Lord Captain. Sister Argenta shines like a guiding star, inspiring resolve in those around her, seemingly inexplicably. However, I see a dark and ugly fog billow behind her, contrasting sharply with her shining light. It burdens the Sister of Battle. It drags her down. Yet Argenta herself is hardly aware of it. Seneschal Viserion is among the few whose colors are a pleasure to look at. Whenever the Seneschal speaks, heavenly crystal clarity spreads around him. And whenever he is angered, dark blue clouds condense over him. And in his rare moments of joy, a pure gleam of sunset pink caresses the souls of those near him. Out of your entire retinue, Lord Captain, he is the only one I would trust with my life. Idira's emotions are like a maelstrom, bright, unbridled, enveloping her form like a wondrous kaleidoscope of colors. And as dangerous as a twisting warp storm. The riot of colors hides the truth from my eyes. What exactly is driving this woman? Is it her own will, or... Or is it the Immaterium, Lord Captain? As the only voice of our family on this vessel, it is an honor. As long as your questions are courteous, I will answer every one of them. You are shrewd indeed. My ancestor charted that route while fleeing the enemies of humanity. They say the Emperor himself was his guide, because the warp expelled their vessel without a single loss. Unfortunately, the lips of those who relate this tale seep with disgusting green hubris. I think Kalain Orselio was simply a skilled navigator. Just as a rogue trader stands at the head of a protectorate, a Novator heads a navigator house. It is the Novator who decides where to look for alliances and which path their bloodline is destined to tread. As for our house, the transfer of power to a successor is currently underway. In the meantime, Great Regent Auronto Orselio is ensuring the stability of the house. So says Regent Auronto. Nothing is decided yet. Some people in the house become enshrouded in rolling gray clouds at the thought of me becoming the Novator. But even more are bound with dull leaden chains. They think I am not ready for such a burden. Oh, yes. The navigators of the house came to the Coronis Expanse fairly recently, a mere 208 years ago. Before that, our ancestors expanded the borders of humankind's dominion for the glory of the Emperor, blazing trails to different corners of the galaxy. By all means, I have enjoyed your company.
Lord Captain. Lord Captain.